Good morning, campers.
Yep.
We just woke up here at, where are we at?
Cross Winds.
Cross Winds in Linwood, North Carolina. We are getting ready to make some cinnamon buns on the Blackstone.
Let me show you.
And then, hold on a minute, I gotta tell them what we're gonna do today. And then
we're gonna get in the pool.
We are gonna get in the pool.
And we're gonna go down by the playground, and there's some horseshoe pits there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna go to the horseshoe pits down by the playground because they have his own plastic horseshoes and metal ones, so I can play too.
Right.
And with the plastic horseshoes, they got these rings that we can throw too, but they're only plastic rings.
Right. And we're also going to take you on a walk around review of the park today.
Yeah.
We are going to do this in 3 separate sections, A, B, and then C and D together. And then we're also going to do the amenities separate like we did at the last place, just so our videos don't get too long and drawn out, and you guys can look at whatever ones you want to and whatever ones you don't want to get the best information possible. But we are having a good time here so far, and we have a few more days, so we will see you in a bit. Bye. I'm Christy.
I'm Jason.
I'm Ariella.
And this is Cecilia.
And we are
I Wanna Camp with You.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey campers, I wanna camp with you.
Okay, campers, so as I said, we're going to be doing this in 4 separate sections, and I guess we will start with section A. So here we go, down the hill. Now, as we go down the hill, I'm actually going to show you the map real quick here. Okay, so section A is right there at the top. So it's a loop that goes down to the pond and back up and around. So you'll have a better idea of what we're doing here. Okay, so as we go down the hill, I will tell you that we usually walk this before I record these things so that I can, you know, have a better feel for everything before I actually video it. And in our opinion, section A is really pretty and a neat little area, but is not where we would want to stay, because it does back up to the highway, so you can hear quite a bit of noise in this section when we were walking it yesterday, and it actually backs up to other people's property on the one side. And for us, the safety and security in that is just not what we would want, because it seems like just anybody could kind of walk back through because the property is not fenced at all. But with that being said, there are a lot of campers down this way. People seem to like it down this area. That is a pull-through site. As you saw on the map, there's pull-through sites in the middle of this loop. All the pull-throughs are going to be A10, A12, A14, A16, A18, and A8. And then you got the outside loop, which goes from A1 at the top of the hill where we started, all the way around to A23. But this site here that you're looking at, that's the pull-through, is A8. As you can see, the camper's nicely tucked in there. He's got shade and sun, so that's kind of nice. And then as you come around here, just going to point out some of the sites. Like I said, I don't want to drag it out too much, so I will pause and come back as I can. But that's A8. And back here is where we were talking about, it backs up to the highway. So that's A9, A11, and all these behind it. I don't know if you can see through there, but there's like a side road and then the highway, so you can hear the highway noise. And you can see the back, see right through there, you can see the back of that apartment building right there. And there's Aubriella. She's filming some stuff for the kid campers.
Oh, Mom.
But okay, so yeah, back through there you see those apartment buildings, a few kind of rundown And it just kind of looks like they can walk right through the trees, which again, for safety and security measures, just isn't really where we would want to be, and the highway noise. So that's the end of that. Here is A12, another pull-through site in the middle there. I'm going to show you some on this side since I kind of showed that side already over there. And A14. All the sites here we have noticed though are very spacious. They're wide, they're long, you've got plenty of room for your stuff. See, I can kind of show you there. There's lots of large campers here. And, you know, like I said, all the sites are fairly level. I mean, you have to do a little bit of leveling, but that's just to be expected. And it's not like it's difficult, like I said, with so much space. So here we are coming around to the bottom side of the loop. And there is site A18. Now there was one site that we thought was really nice in this loop if you didn't mind the highway noise so much, which it's really not too awful bad, but we just prefer to not hear it much at all. And we're actually in section B, which I'll be doing after this. And you can't really hear it over there at all. It's more like a drone randomly if it's very quiet, but like during the day and stuff, you can't really hear it. But I will show you. We're gonna go down the hill now towards the pond. Okay, so when you come back out around this loop, here is in front of us is A23 and A24. We thought that A24 would be an awesome site. If you didn't mind, like I said, hearing a little bit of that noise, because it backs up to this pond. And if you can see through there, that's water, and it's just really pretty, plenty big, looks fairly level. You've got plenty of room both in the woods and in here. It's very well shaded. All of their sites are very well shaded, and it's just, it looks really peaceful back here. And that's a little trail. Looks like it's leading right down to the pond. So if you were going to stay in the A loop, I personally would recommend A24 because I think it's really pretty. But we will go over here and we will continue down the hill. Okay, we're going back down the hill. But yes, so A24 would be optimal if you're going to stay in the A loop. Like I said, you'll still hear a little bit of the highway noise, but it's not too awful bad. And it does not back up to the property line, so you're not on that line that we were worried about the security on. It instead backs up to the beautiful pond. So that would be nice. We're going to continue down the hill and I'll pick it back up at the bottom. Okay, so we have reached the bottom top-ish of the hill. Back there is section A that we just came from. We did not walk around the loop because I wanted to take you down to the bottom here to see the pond, and we're going to go up to the B section from the back side of it. So anyways, here is where we are. That's where we just came from. As you see, the catch and release pond is right there. And we're going to walk around that outside road over there to go to that roundabout to get to the bottom of the B section, and that will be in the next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here we are. We've made it to the bottom near the catch and release pond. I did want to go ahead and show you this real quick. And we got down here and there's little duckies. You see them? They're just swimming.
Yeah.
Very pretty. There are power lines up there, but it's a very pretty little pond, peaceful down here. And yes, that path that we saw through A24 does come out right there at the bottom of the hill. So yeah, that would be our prime spot in the A section, in our opinion. Aubrey just loves finding little animals.
Hey campers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.